You know, one of the more interesting pieces of feedback I get as a movie critic is, "I know where you drink your dick, so you'd better watch your back. Because if I run into you, you're a dead man drinker, you conscientious connoisseur of cinematic calamities. Why do you feel the need to be so critical of everything? Why can't you stop asking questions and just enjoy a film for what it is? Why can't you validate my opinions and stop making me question whether I'm a complete idiot for pretending to enjoy the sludge being sharped out by faceless monolithic corporations that would just as soon grind my body into the dirt the moment I stopped being a valid revenue stream for them? What an idiot, oh what a loser." Now, to be fair, most of these criticisms tend to come from mindless, pointless, toxically positive consumers that have become so used to eating that they've somehow convinced themselves they like the taste. But it did get me to thinking, what exactly is the correct way to experience a piece of art? Is it possible to break it down too much, be too critical, analyze it to the point where you've robbed it of its magic and meaning? Well, this is the question at the core of the menu, a kind of satirical horror movie set in an exclusive restaurant run by a homicidal chef determined to take revenge against the people who destroyed his love of cooking. I know it sounds kind of weird, and well, it is, but it's also a brilliantly tense and insightful look at entitlement and ego, the dangers of elevating a profession to the point of absurdity, and how we can and should experience artistic endeavors. Now, this meal that I'm going to present to you is rich and complex, and it's going to take a bit of explanation, so button up your ears, chef whites, and let's begin service. The movie is seen mostly through the eyes of Margot, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, who's on a date with food-obsessed Tyler to one of the world's most exclusive restaurants set on a private island and run by legendary head chef Julian. Slowick, their fellow diners are the kind of eclectic mix of weirdos and rich, pretentious, you'd expect at a place like this. The picky and self-important food critic, the washed-up movie star, and his long-suffering assistant, the overbearing dude brothers, trying to throw their weight around, and the rich but unhappy old couple with money to burn and nothing better to do. A brief tour of the island gives some insight into how disciplined and regimented life is for the staff here. There, every waking moment dedicated to the pursuit of culinary perfection. It's exactly the kind of over-the-top, self-serious nonsense that's become the norm for ultra-high-end restaurants, and it's reflected in the food that's served up to them, each fussy and pretentious dish accompanied by a lengthy introduction by Slowick. But as the evening progresses, things take a sinister turn when one of the kitchen staff ends his own life in front of the entire audience, and Slowick calmly informs them that intends to kill all of the guests and himself by the end of the night. See, it turns out that the guest list for the evening was carefully chosen by Slowick himself, each table representing an aspect of modern food culture that he personally despises, because they've slowly destroyed his love and passion for cooking. The pretentious and hypocritical food writer, who finds fault in even the most exquisite and painstakingly prepared meals with the power to destroy lives and careers with absolutely no repercussions. The rich and entitled couple who dine in high-end restaurants so often that they can't even remember the food they eat. The jaded and washed-up actor who stars in shitty movies for a quick paycheck and only eats here just to boost his public image. The obnoxious